What's up, YouTube fans? Land Analyst here back in the video, and today I'm here with a different but much needed video that I was really thinking about making yesterday after the game. But I think that it's important to wear. I mean, it's important to make it now. What do the Atlanta Hawks need to address at the trade deadline? I think that the trade deadline is going to be very important for this team going forward for the rest of the season. Obviously, you have some sellers and you have some buyers out there at the trade deadline. You have some teams willing to not really move anything unless a really good deal comes by. So, there have been multiple teams getting in contact with Travis for, a certain amount of players. Toronto is giving a call to Travis about Danilo Gallinari, and the Pelicans have been really trying to see what it's going to cost for Kevin Huerter. I'm not trading Kevin Huerter to the Pelicans unless I'm getting multiple first-round picks in return. So maybe we can talk around Nickeil Alexander-Walker and 2 first-round picks, or if it's anyone else, it's going to cost them 4 or 5 first-round picks. It's not going to be a cheap price for Kevin. Kevin is a guy that at least I think we value, which is why we extended him. And it's very tough because you don't want to move on from Herder, you don't want to move on from Gallo, you don't want to move on from Bogey, but those are your movable contracts. Hunter, in my opinion, if we can improve at the small forward position, I think that we need to move DeAndre. I think he's really great on defense. I think he's a great player, but I do think that at times he can become a true liability on the offensive end of the floor, where we sometimes will put the ball in his hands, or teams will force the ball in his hands, and he has a really tough time making shots. His free throws are a true issue, and so we need to address that at the trade deadline. We need to get better free throw shooters. We need to improve if we can with our size. We need to look at improving in a lot of areas. But overall, it's not going to be a trade deadline where we just go out and blow up the whole team. I don't know. Travis may. I don't know. Depends on, really, in my opinion, it probably depends on what happens tomorrow. Against Dallas. Hopefully we'll get a win against Dallas tomorrow. Trey said that, the team will be better. But overall, we have some things to address, and it obviously, trades are not an easy thing to construct. Obviously, it takes 2 teams to come together. The trade deadline is, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do 2 things at once. The trade deadline is coming up here in a few days, and again, we need to improve at certain positions. And we got to really look at where we want to improve, what guys we want to keep. Honestly, if your name is not Big O, Trey, or Kevin Huerter, then I would look. You would be available for trade talks. We'll be willing to to move you, but maybe in the next video I'll give some guys who I'm interested in. But I really do think that those are the positions and the areas that we need to improve at for this team to really take the next step and become consistent. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I'll see you guys in my next one. Y'all have a good one.